What's up guys, MainManSWE here and welcome to Bryan's 8-minute guide. Bryan is all about keep out, strong counter hits, unorthodox pressure and a high degree of space control. So with keep out we mean keeping opponents away. 3+4 does this well on block and should it counter hit, kablam, big damage. You also have the orbital. Don't make the mistake of doing up forward 4. Do it straight up with up 4. Better defensive capabilities, and it will reach either way should your opponent attack because they will expand their hitbox. And then we have the Mach kick. He takes a big step towards the left, evading a lot, and on counter hit, it simply destroys the opponent. It does 1 million damage, it cannot be overstated. This is where the wall is very close, so not optimal, still does over half life. And it is safe on block homing. It is super good. And then he has a magic 4, and magic 4s are always great, including Bryan's. And when you're doing this keep out dance over here, should your opponent whiff an attack, forward 4-1 will hit from 1 kilometer away and launch them. Great keep out tool. Counter hits, some of the best in the game. Forward 3, neutral on block, from a back step away, +1, +2, counter hit launcher. With the neutral on block, sets up forward 1-2-4, which is a 10-frame counter hit string. Knockdown, wall splash, super good. We talked about 3+4, he also has back 1. You've seen this before, right? Very long range mid tool. +4 on block, launches on counter hit. Hatchet is chunky low. Counter hits for 50 damage into Okiseme. It's very strong. While standing free, 12 frame while standing move, counter hit launcher. Do it instantly from standing with core circle forward 3. And then we have Northern Cross from a full crouch, down forward 4, counter hit launcher, high crushes. This is just a best of. He has like an endless list of counter hit tools. His poking is pretty bad. That's why we say it's unorthodox pressure. It's not like Kazumi, down forward 1, down back 4 into crazy frames. His down forward 1 is basically down forward 2. He doesn't have a universal down forward 1. He does down forward 2, which is an elbow, making it unparryable. But it's -6 on block. You do have a high follow-up that makes it -4, but still very risky. That's a high. But you have a very delayable free follow-up here, which is lethal on counter hit. So even though down forward 2 is -6 on block, your opponent's going to be very wary of pushing buttons here to that very threatening follow-up. And that's basically Bryan. Interesting mind games. It's not the classic poking. It's more like using pretty unorthodox tools where he has very threatening follow-ups. And due to them being afraid of that, they start respecting you. And that's where you start taunting. That's in essence Bryan. It's like 1+2, super good homing move, safe on block mid. And they have to be afraid of follow-ups, again. 2 different follow-ups. Back 3, you can do it on its own. You can cancel it into sway sidestep and then do whatever the hell you want, basically. Or you can add a follow-up again. Counter it, free soccer kick. Down forward 1-1-1 is a machine gun string, where you can delay every punch, test their patience constantly. Oh, I only did 2 punches. 4, it's like they never know when it's their turn. That is Bryan. That is Bryan. When is it my turn? I have no idea. That's Bryan's mind games. 1-4, 1-4 free, 1-4-2-1, free, 3-2, 3-2, 1-4. It's like so many different options and mind games to play around with. And the space control, safe homing mid, safe homing mid. What's that? Knockdown into guaranteed soccer kick? Oh, forward 4-4, one of the best homing tools. Holy shit, this guy's pretty good. Wall pressure, back 1, not only good on block because of the frames, but takes them to the wall. And with Bryan, you want to take them to the wall. He has some of the best wall pressure. So back 1, good on block. Forward 2, good on block. Oh, what's that? You blocked it and now we're at the wall? Oh, what can I do here? Oh, I have a taunt. I have a back 4 that on normal hit gives me a jet upper at the wall. Safe against most characters on block due to the pushback. Hey, this is pretty good. And this is where you want to learn to taunt. So with the aforementioned options, you make them very wary of ever pressing buttons, and then you dash into a taunt, which is unblockable. And here you can practice doing 4-free, which is very easy. It gives you a nice +2 and some decent damage. And then you scale that up to 4-2-1-4, which is hits pretty hard. And the goal is to be able to do at least taunt back 4. I'm a little bit rusty here. What a pro. But that's the goal, to at least be able to do that. Of course, if you can learn to do jet upper here, that would be amazing. But taunt back 4 is enough. This is what makes his wall pressure among the best in the game. And also for Oki purposes, it's insane. You juggle them, and then if they stay on the ground, soccer kick hits them and gives them that backflip on the ground into more pressure. Or taunt will catch tech rolls. And you have, you know, some of the most threatening Oki in the game and wall pressure due to the taunt. And he has a strong 50-50 now due to the over-buffed hatchet. That's great. But try to rely more on taunt setups. But of course, a hatchet is super good, but it's a little bit risky at -13. And it's a bit slow, and no high crush. So it can magic for you or whatever. It comes out at like 22, 23 frames. So it is riskier than you think to use this move. And punishment, I'm gonna turn off counter it. We needed that to demonstrate the counter it utility. 10 frame is 1-4 or 2-3. 12 frame is 4-3, has pretty damn good range, really good. At 14 frames, you have one of the best 14 frame punishers in the game, Jet Upper. You can buffer this on a block, so it always comes out at 14 frames. It's super strong. Much better than Electric at block punishing. And then while standing, you have while standing 3 at 12, while standing 4 at 11. 13 frames, it's down for 2-1. And 15 frames, you have while standing 1, and if you block a big sweep, you do Fisherman Slam into simply obscene damage. It just hits so hard. And then, how do you counter him? Block Snake Edge! Lab that. Always block Snake Edge. Don't sidestep needlessly due to his homing being so strong. Try to sidestep less against Bryan. Don't run into a Bryan that's far away due to the strong keep out. Let him come to you more so. And then try to see what he's doing with these mind games and try to get reads on him. Most Bryans are pretty predictable in their patterns. Block more, don't press needlessly. It's like Heihachi, you don't want to get counter hit. And it's really good to jab check Bryans. Like for example, a lot of beginner and intermediate Bryans, you'll see them use like orbitals a shitload, and jabs will float him out of it and you get a combo. And they will try to high crush your jab pressure with a Snake Edge. But the Snake Edge is so slow that if you throw a jab, you have time to block it on reaction. Just block. So jab checking Bryans is actually a really good idea quite often, especially at beginner and intermediate ranks. And then for combos, launch back 2, back 2, 4, back 3, you know, dash into back 3, sway 2, 1. Will do the job most of the time. When you level up, you want to do sidestep right into dual knees, into 4-3-4, dash back 3 into this, but that's very high level, but that's the optimal wall travel and damage. And on the wall, you do back 3 while standing 3-4. But for the most part, when you're early on, just stick with this combo most of the time. And if you score a counter hit 3+4, you do a delayed forward 3 for big damage. And that's Bryan in a nutshell in 8 minutes. Thanks for watching.